Happy New Year, everyone! Today is January 1st, so this may be the most real-time video that we ever put out. But we have off for the day and we figured we'd go on a walk to talk about our goals for the new year, talk about what our channel is going to be and what we want out of this year, and we figured we'd bring you along for the walk. We really want to talk to you about some of the upcoming new exciting things that we have coming to our channel and really our goals for this next year. We've been working on a few projects and coming up with a few ideas for the new year, one of them being channel memberships. This is something that we were absolutely blown away with, the number of people who would leave in the comments or reach out to us directly saying, hey, do you have a Patreon or channel membership? We'd love to support you. So we've been working and trying to think of ideas, and I think we're ready. 2024, we're gonna have channel memberships.
Channel memberships is something that we've been putting a lot of thought into about what we want to offer, but before we really talk more about that, we absolutely want to stress that liking, commenting, and subscribing is the best way to help small channels like ours grow and continue to be able to put content out on YouTube, so we're so appreciative of that, and there is no pressure to sign up for a channel membership or anything like that. Channel memberships would be going above and beyond because that is a financial support for our channel more than just your time, so anyone who does that, we're so grateful.
If you aren't familiar with the channel membership, the best way that we can think to explain it is it's kind of like a subscription. So you would pay an extra fee to get exclusive behind the scenes extra content from us every month. There is no penalty if you join and end up not liking it and you cancel, so you can cancel your membership at any time. If joining the channel membership is something that you're interested in, underneath every vlog from here on out there's going to be a little join button. You're going to click that button and it'll give you all the information that we're going to have to offer in that tier. If that sounds like something you're interested in, you're just going to follow the prompts and you'll have access to the membership page. Our channel membership page isn't going to affect our main page at all. You're still going to be getting the same content. We're not going to take anything from there and move it on over. The membership page is just going to have a bunch of extra stuff. So if joining the membership page isn't something that you're interested in, don't worry, nothing's going to change here on our main channel. Except we're traveling internationally instead of van life, but you already knew about that change.
To try and keep this as simple as possible, we're only going to be doing one tier, so if you join the channel membership, you'll have access to everything. We decided to keep it on YouTube with channel memberships instead of moving over to Patreon, just again, to keep it simple. All of our content will be in one place, so you won't have to have multiple different accounts or subscriptions, just to be able to see the additional content if you're interested. Our goal is to have a place to put some of the additional things that people have been interested in, but just don't fit on the main channel. Analytics and things like that haven't really been as on topic on our main channel will move over to our channel membership content. The big milestones, of course, we'll still share here, so we'll give look backs when we hit things like 10,000 or 20,000, numbers like those to make sure that we're continuing to be transparent with our journey, but the more detail-focused analytics will be found on the channel membership, so we're not kind of clogging up content on this main page.
Basically every week we're going to share our analytics over on the membership page, so if you're interested in seeing how much money we make week to week, how much subscribers we've gained, how much views we got on a channel, it's really going to have all of that content on the membership page. We do feel like it took us a little bit of time to learn YouTube, and now we're mostly comfortable there, but we've learned a lot of tips and tricks and some things that maybe aren't as obvious, or that you have to do some digging to learn how to be a YouTube creator or a small creator or run a small YouTube channel, and we really haven't had a place to share all of that knowledge. We've talked about it a little bit like on our main channel, but we're going to have all of that content on our channel membership page as well. So if you're curious about what it's like to run a YouTube channel, or are maybe thinking about doing it yourself, Mike has been typing up a lot of helpful articles and suggestions and just honestly things that we learned along the way. When we are traveling, we are going to be offering behind the scenes some footage that doesn't quite make the vlog for whatever reason. It's too long, or it's just kind of like a random thing that we did that doesn't fit the storyline. So there are going to be some behind the scenes of traveling and extra vlogs and clips in there as well. You're also going to get additional perks like priority reply to comments. I believe that you get loyalty badges by your name, so that way whenever you comment on our videos, it'll be able to show everybody else how long that you've been a member, and you also get custom emojis.
The plan is to have one additional piece of content added to the channel membership each week, or there may be even weeks where we have a bit of content that we want to add and there's more than one, but bare minimum there's always going to be something new added every week to that page. Additionally though, if there are things that you're curious about or that you maybe would like to see us do in that channel membership space, leave a comment down below letting us know, and we'll figure out a way to include that if it's possible.
We really want it to be a collaborative effort. We want to get to know you better as well as you get to know us better. So if there's anything you want to see, any questions that you have, or any ideas for the channel membership or honestly our main channel, please let us know. We love having feedback and really making this a space and a community that we all can enjoy.
Throughout our journey here on YouTube, we've just been so astounded by the support that we've gotten at every turn, from people subscribing and commenting all over the world, from different countries and from our own backyard. It's just been so great. And for all of you who've commented that you would be interested in a channel membership and interested in financially supporting the channel, we can't say thank you enough.
But we did want to do something kind of special to the people who do join for the first week of our membership page. If you've been with us for a while, you may know that during our van build, we actually wrote our names on our van for good luck, and that we collected stickers of everywhere that we went and put them on our refrigerator.
We thought a really cool way to express our gratitude and to bring all of you who sign up in the first week along on our travels with us would be to create a sticker with the names of everyone who joins the channel membership in the first week and add that to our luggage as our first sticker for our international travel journey.
Yeah, so you'll be able to come with us not only through watching our videos, but your name will be able to come with us on all of our travels to all the many countries that we're hoping to visit. It's just a very small way to say thank you. So if you sign up for our channel membership page starting today, January 1st, and we'll give it to the 8th since this video will probably come out a little bit later because I have to go home and edit all this. So from the 1st to the 8th, if you sign up for our channel membership page, we're going to put your name on a sticker and place them on our suitcases to come on a world adventure with us. Starting a channel membership is one of 2 projects that we've been working on behind the scenes based on the encouragement of all of you who've reached out to us to start a membership of some sort and for merch. So we have created our own merch that we are currently sporting, actually. This is just a small merch drop, really us just kind of testing the waters and wanting something new and exciting to offer in the new year along with our channel memberships. So we have 2 sweatshirt designs, the first one being Living My Best Life. So it's an embroidered sweatshirt that comes in 3 different colors. We really wanted to stick with the neutrals. So it comes in this sand kind of beige color as well as a black and a white, but it's embroidered letters on the chest that says Living My Best Life, and on the sleeve there's a little globe with Mike and Heather. We really wanted to keep the design simple, something that didn't necessarily scream this is from a YouTube creator, and something that we would personally wear ourselves. So there's a little bit of Mike and Heather on the sleeve and obviously our motto of living our best life, but we tried to keep the design as not cringy as possible and just kind of have odes to our journey with us wanting to live our best life and hopefully our upcoming international travels with the globe. The second sweatshirt is also neutral colors. We have it in the white and tan, and it is just logos across the chest. It's showing our past travels of road tripping and our time in Appa, as well as our future travels with the globe. We thought that was the perfect way to represent our story of where we've been and where we're hoping to go. And on the arm sleeve, again, it's just a really simple Mike and Heather. This one is not embroidered, it's screen printed. So if you're wanting something a little bit more obvious Mike and Heather, that sweatshirt is definitely the way to go. It's honestly my favorite because it has Appa on it. In addition to that, we also have a mug that has the same design as our second sweatshirt, showing our past and future travels, and a hat, which I'm probably going to go dig out because it got way cold here. But it has the same colorful logo on the embroidered sweatshirt on the hat, and that one, because it's a hat, we decided to go with a bunch of fun colors. So I have a red one and Mike has a black one, but there's a lot more colors to choose from. Similar to the channel memberships, we want to stress that there's absolutely no pressure in purchasing any of this merchandise. We are extremely grateful for everybody who reached out, who was interested in merchandise, and we wanted to deliver on that and thought it would be a fun project to have. Plus it's a good excuse for us to buy new sweatshirts, and we all know how I love a good crew neck. That's like the thing that I get from every tourist place that I go to, so it was a good excuse for me to get my very own crew neck. There is a size guide located on the page for the sweatshirts. It's the Gildan brand, so you may be already familiar with your size in that particular sweatshirt because I think it is a very popular one. I just want to stress the importance of finding your size before purchasing because it is a print-on-demand company, meaning that every time you purchase, they're actually making it then and there. So they don't have a stock of ones to be able to exchange for and can't do exchanges if you just order the wrong size. If something is wrong with the sweatshirt, which hopefully there won't be any issues, or there's an issue with the quality, they will offer refunds and exchanges that way. But for something for the size, they don't. So I just want to be as transparent as possible and make sure that if you are interested in ordering a sweatshirt that you know that ahead of time. For reference, I'm 5'6" and I like my sweatshirts a little bit more baggy, so I'm wearing an extra large, and Mike is 6'5" and he is wearing a 2X. And the very last thing that I want to mention about the merchandise, because we're all used to super fast shipping. I know that I am, and definitely spoiled with ordering things off Amazon and getting in 2 days. When we ordered ours, it took about 10 days to get ours in, So just know that if you are wanting to order something, that it may take a week or two to actually get the product in. We tried to go with a company that had hubs in a bunch of different countries to be able to get the merchandise to anybody who's interested in the most countries as possible. If you are in one of the places whose country isn't able to get the merchandise shipped to and you're interested, please reach out and let us know, so that way going forward we can try to do better and make sure that we have that type of access in your country as well. We're gonna have the link to the merchandise down below. We'll eventually have it on our shopping tab on our YouTube page, but we haven't quite figured out how to do that yet. So it will eventually be there, but if you are interested in the merchandise, we're gonna leave a link in the description below. We're headed back to the car now to go drive and get some hot chocolate because it is a very cold day out here today. So these hats are definitely coming in handy.
Yeah, it is about 30 degrees Fahrenheit, so a little bit below 0 in Celsius, but it's really pretty. We had a very light dusting of snow. We normally have a white Christmas, but this year it was about 50 degrees Fahrenheit on Christmas Day.
Which is unheard of in Buffalo. Like last year this Christmas, we had to dig ourselves out of like a heap. Literally dig. It was like taller than our van worth of snow in that snowstorm.
Yeah, it was pretty wild.
But those are just some of the projects that we've been working on. We're gonna get into our goals when we get a little bit warmer.
We are going to be getting back to the warmth of our vehicle and finding ourselves some Tim Hortons hot beverages.
Some YouTube specific goals that we have is to keep growing. I'm really hoping that we can get to 20,000 subscribers this year. We're at 8,000, so nearly halfway there, but I really hope with our international content that we put out that we can get to 20,000 subscribers. I feel like that's a doable number. It's one that we'll have to put in effort to try to get, but while that number is so much more than just a number because it's actual people who are choosing to support us and subscribe and watch our content, and for that we would love for our community to grow, it's actually around that mark that we've been seeing a lot of smaller creators start to get brand deals and be able to work with companies, and that's also a goal of ours in this upcoming year, is to work with companies. Not so much to advertise products, but we're manifesting being able to work with travel companies, maybe go on some tours, working with hotels or Airbnbs. Obviously these are all grand dreams of ours, but that's definitely something that we really hope to do in the new year, is to be able to work with companies in the travel atmosphere. Traveling is our ultimate goal, and we're really just hoping that these platforms and growing on them can help us continue to do that.
So as we continue to grow, that's our goal really, is not necessarily to be influencers or anything like that, but to reach a point where our travel is sustainable and we're able to just continue to be on the road for as long as we would like to be, which at this point, there's not really an end in sight for us in terms of wanting to travel. There's so much of the world we want to see, and we're so excited to have the opportunity to do that.
On that note, Instagram is also another place that I really want to focus this year, and I know that we've said it time and time again, but for whatever reason, Instagram is just incredibly intimidating for me. I think it's because I have this idea of Instagram needing to be like perfect and super polished content, and that's just not us or really what we do. But
it feels more social media too.
Yeah, but it is a great way to connect with you all and grow a community over there, as well as be able to connect with more brands, because not only do they want you to be successful on YouTube, they want you to see that you're successful in other platforms as well. So my goal for Instagram is to post 3 times a week. And I'm putting it out there, so please hold me accountable, because I really, really want to try to learn Instagram and grow over there and really just share our experience in that capacity as well. So my goal over there, again, is to post 3 times a week and to get to 1,000 subscribers, which I know a lot of my friends and family are already at that number and don't even really try to do like social media, travel, blogging stuff. So I think that it's doable. I just need to put in a little bit of effort. Right now, I think we're at like 200 subscribers. So if you're not following us on Instagram, here is a not so shameless plug. No, shameless plug. Yeah. So here's a shameless plug to go on and follow us over there, as well as on Facebook, because we're trying to grow over there too. It's going to be a lot more of like highlight reels and things that we've already done.
Short form content.
Yeah, short form content, which we're trying to get into as well on those platforms, because we like YouTube for being longer term content. But yeah, Instagram we're hoping to keep up to date and more real time as we go on. But now we're in the Tim Hortons line, so we're gonna order and finish this talk in just a moment.
Small hot chocolate.
Thank you.
2 small hot chocolates.
Perfect.
Great day.
Thanks, you too.
Again, those are all our social media goals for this year, but our main goal and priority is just to travel. And I know country counting can be kind of controversial because it should be quality of travel over quantity, but I'm definitely a list person and a bucket list person, and our travel goal for this year is to get to at least 5 new countries.
We're hoping that as we travel internationally, we can do so in a way that's a little bit different from how we visited the 50 states. During that journey, because we were still working, we moved through the states very quickly. There wasn't anything wrong with that, and it gave us an opportunity to do it. It worked very well with the style of van we had, but we would like to slow down and spend a little bit more time in the countries that we visit to be able to slow travel and experience more of the culture and be able to just spend a little bit more time is something that we're looking forward to. It's not always going to be possible, but where it is, we definitely want to slow down and be able to enjoy things more fully. So that's something that we'll be working towards in the future, of not just racing through.
Maybe a little bit of racing when we're running late.
Yeah. Or I was going to say, like, some of the countries that are more expensive, we may not be able to spend as much time in. But we definitely want to see as many places as possible. So we'll see. Obviously plans change, but if we could see 5 new countries, that would double, I think, the amount that I've been to, and would just be fantastic.
We did visit 2 new countries last year, which we can say last year now because we're officially in January, but last month we visited 2 new countries at the end of November.
Well, one new country for both of us, one Heather had been to, but was a first time visiting for me.
Yes. The one that I had already been to was France, because we had a layover in Paris where we got to go out and explore a little bit on our way to both of our new countries of India.
So India was fantastic. We did the Golden Triangle. So that was a adventure that started in Delhi before we went over to Agra and then Jaipur before returning to Delhi. We got to spend a little less than 2 weeks there, but it was absolutely incredible. It was unlike anywhere we've ever been before. And we got to see some absolutely beautiful buildings, try some incredible food, and meet some of the most friendly people that we've ever come across.
We were fortunate enough to have a layover in Paris twice, so on the way out and on the way back home, we got to explore a little bit more of Paris. We can't fully check France off the bucket list because we really only saw Paris, so it's kind of like 1.5, so 1.5 countries. So we definitely have to go back to France, and would love to go back to India as well.
We can't say that we've truly visited France as a whole, but I'll add it to my list of countries visited because we did get to explore a little bit in the Paris area.
Yeah, and we're so excited to show you everything that we got up to while we were in India and in France. All of those videos will be coming next week, actually.
Yeah, shortly.
We're going to be posting one vlog a week and kind of extend out the travel content that we do have of India and Paris, so you can expect that for the next month or 2. And then we're hoping to get back out there and travel and make some new content. But in the meantime, it's going to kind of be like the fan content where we're stalling because we're home now, posting those videos, working, saving money to hopefully get out there and go again.
We've sort of targeted areas that are easier to visit and have a cheaper per day cost. So we're looking at areas in Southeast Asia, Eastern Europe, South America, Africa. If you have experience in any of these countries and can recommend places to go that we can visit for a while without breaking the bank, that would be ideal. We plan to travel with backpacks and suitcases, but we're totally open to doing more van life type experiences in those places. So we don't have any solid plans yet, but we're starting to narrow in on some ideas. But that is our plan for 2024. We're so excited to move forward with traveling with this YouTube content, all of it. This is going to be a fantastic year. We can tell already. We want to thank you all so much for the support that you've given us over the last couple years as we've gotten to this point. And thank you for your continued support as we kind of try some new things, doing more with different social media platforms, channel memberships, merchandise, all of it. We are so excited to have you along on this journey and can't thank you enough for everything that you've given, your time. All of the comments and community that we've built have been so appreciated.
We cannot wait to continue to share this journey with all of you, and we wish you all the best in whatever your endeavors are for the new year. Happy New Year, and we'll see you in the next one, where I think we also have Tim Hortons like we start off with.
We might, yeah.
Yeah. But I think our Tim Hortons is finally cooled. Tim Hortons is really great, but it takes about like a half hour for the drinks to cool to even be able to drink. So
yeah. We're mostly warmed up.
We've talked long enough to be able to enjoy this. But we'll leave you here, and Happy New Year.
I'm living my best life. I wake up with the sunrise. It does not look a thing like I thought that it would, but I've been getting my steps in, and I sleep with my best friend. It's the best that it has been in a long time. I'm living my best.